hope you all enjoy the festival following the road race. I'm still here. Okay. Sorry. So yeah, please stay Oyster Festival after. I'm trying.
All right, buddy.
I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you all for joining us, and make sure you use the sidewalks, take their cars, be careful after the road race for the festival, and enjoy the day.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, find me after. Everyone good to go? All right, on three, I'm going to count it down. 3, 2, 1, go!
not intuitive. And might be interested.
Just squeeze over for a little bit with some runners coming through. Great job!
Say what's up, like, hey, really quick. And then that way you're only just talking to people that are feeling great.
I've noticed.
No.
I might have to start yelling back.
No!
My name's Heather LeClaire Perez, and I'm the owner of Mattapoisett Sea Hag Etched Glass.
So, what is your most popular design?
So right now, I'll say our newest design, which is the most popular, is the Kraken, is what we call it. It's the tentacles coming up on the glass.
And how do you etch them? How do you etch them?
So it's sandblast etched. So I create a design template, and once that's adhered to the glass, I use a high-pressured gun, like a nozzle, and I use sand at high pressure. So it's actually etched into the glass, so they're dishwasher safe, and it doesn't ever come off. So it's there for the life of the glass.
And how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing this since 2017.
All right. Anything else you want to say? Shout out if you have the place where you sell them totally?
Yeah, so you can find my glass, you can order directly through me at Mattapoisett, orders at Mattapoisett Sea Hag, or you can also find them at Savor the Spread in Marion. You can find them at Mimi's in Marion, Paid and Aram Outfitters in Dartmouth, and my newest location is actually at the Poi Market in Mattapoisett. Thank you.
Extra small will work.
Is that Douglas?
The one who loved just like sucked it like.
Every time we go to Star Market for anything, I go and I bring cash money, just ready to pay. Yeah.
There's so many different things, you know, it's like... Yeah. Oh, no, I know. Oh, I know.
I didn't know if you were saying you're pretty badly spent
Yeah, it's on. Two.
Here on the right.
Well, it's good to see. I'm glad you're out. Did you walk all the way down to the house?
To bring the,
I know. That's why I came back down.
How are you guys?
Good. It's all right. I like that. It's like a fine wine. Just get better and better.
The windmills. Does it for the current?
What did she say about the
No, but it's precious and I love it.
Wareham's back.
They do this in Plymouth sometimes. Rams going off, so like they oh my god, look at this one with the sun.
All right.
Yeah, if you just tell her.
You don't want to get it now. You gotta
Yeah, my name is plain oatmeal, and then I
You guys can head down. I'll catch up with you.
I'll find one.
I got it.
Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome to the Wareham Wanted Blues Festival. This is the Gil Korea Band, and we're going to be entertaining you for the next couple of 3 hours. So we hope you enjoy it. Somebody threw in the key. Your love is like a prison. Your love is like a prison. I wish somebody would help me. Somebody help me. Break me. Every time I call you up, you always say you got something to do. Every time I call you up, you say you always got something to do. And every time you answer, girl, you say you don't want nothing to do with me. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's Your Love is a Prison off my first record called Tattoos and Blues on the independent label.
Hi, my name is Fred Carpenter from Cape Cod Cutlery. We're from Marston Mills, Massachusetts. We make handmade knives, oyster shuckers, chef knives. We're fairly well known on the Cape for our products. We've been making knives for about 10 years. Worked with a lot of the oyster farmers and pro shuckers on the Cape to develop an oyster knife that we found very reliable and works excellent. It's guaranteed for as long as we can make a knife if anything ever goes wrong with them. And that's basically what we do.
What's your favorite process in knife making?
You know, I'm somebody who actually likes processes. I like taking just a piece of metal and a piece of wood and then running it through these processes and ending up with actually something that's useful in the end. I think that's the thrill of it. So I think the whole process, at the end when you see something that was different things that weren't terribly useful and you turn into something useful at the end, I think that's my favorite part, is seeing the finished product, you know. And
Do you have a particular favorite knife you like to make?
We have a knife that's called the right whale, which is probably one of our more popular chef knives. It's we work in a single bevel edge, a traditional Japanese single bevel edge in most of our chef knives. It's a knife that gives you a lot of control over your cut, but it's also a very sharp edge and a very durable edge. And it's not typically what you see in a lot of knife companies. It's something that sets us apart a little bit, is that traditional single edge, and we can make them in either right or left-handed bevels based on the individual's needs.
You mentioned oyster knife. What is an oyster knife?
Well, an oyster knife, it's a shucker, what most people call a shucker. There are probably 135 different designs of oyster knife worldwide. We make two type of tip designs: the traditional Cape Cod or Boston stabber, which is a straight tip, and then we make the more popular New Haven tip, which has a bend in it. And the bend allows you to lever and pry more than stick straight in and twist. So the stabber a lot of times gets its name because it slips and stabs people in the hand. So that's where the origin comes from, I think, of that name. It's fairly obvious, but the New Haven tip is by far the more popular design. And we have a very comfortable handle that's easy to hold on to, and the blade length is long enough to where, you know, it works on most domesticated and farmed oysters, and you don't have to choke up on the blade at all to get better control. So those are kind of the main things about our oyster shuckers, that main features that make them functional and stand out.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to
add? Come check us out online, CapeCodCutlery.com. You're welcome to check out any of our retailers we have spread across the Cape, and have a great day. Yeah. So this is the straight stabber, Boston or Cape Cod stabber design. You can see that, and then here's the New Haven has a bend in the end of it, so you can pry more as opposed to pushing in and twisting, so you can, so that's like basic difference. It's contoured so you can hold on to it. A lot of oyster knives are fairly long, and when we were working with the Wellfleet oyster shuckers, they were always choking up here and, using a very short blade. So instead of using a traditional length, we made a shorter blade, a little shorter blade that was easier to hold, and you could actually hold on to the handle and not have to choke up on it all the time. So.
You guys want to get the corner?
Yeah.
Two of those, if it's light, two of those. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that. Two of those.
I mentioned they had but they
Hey, Darts, pop the balloons.
Easy peasy, right?
Easy peasy. Now watch, I'm going to fail. I'm going to get it on camera now.
Heckle him.
Nice one.
Pressure. All right. So, you get to do this one over. There you go. Nice job. Now you get to pick anything. Trumpet, sword, plushie.
I'm probably going to grab something for my dog to probably tear apart.
Dog? What kind of dog?
French Bulldog.
French Bulldog. So, pretty strong at chewing things up?
Yeah.
possibly be like a plush toy?
Giraffe.
Giraffe?
Giraffe? Giraffe?
Give me the blue one.
A blue giraffe. Works? Yeah, that's good for holding on to. Very good.
Awesome. Thank
All
you.
right, thanks. Thanks for playing.
What a neck to wring there.
I have the Spotted Hound Barkery. We make homemade dog treats. We do cupcakes, donuts, dog biscuits, and bonbons right now.
Are they all handmade?
They are all handmade, yes. I make them all in my home, and I sell them all myself.
What is the most popular treat that is ordered?
So far, the most popular treats have been the bones, cupcakes, and donuts. They've been a big hit so far.
Now, what kind of materials do you use to make them?
So it's all human grade ingredients. So we use whole wheat flour, applesauce, anything that you would have. Our peanut butter bones are actually equal parts whole wheat and peanut butter. So there's a big peanut butter punch in there for your dogs. Coconut oil, and then we don't use any artificial dyes or preservatives.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
God, I don't know. You know, it started because everyone deserves a little bit of a treat in life, so why not your pets? And that's exactly why we started the Spotted Hound Barkery.
That was George Murphy on the trombone right there. Mr. George Wareham Murphy. Tom Karinsky on trumpet right back here. Tom Karinsky on trumpet. Once again, Mr. Dino Gavoni on the tenor saxophone right there. Before we take a little break, I want to introduce the band to you all. On bass this afternoon, Mr. Chris Lopes. Chris Lopes. Bear with me, it's been 4 years, I'm trying to remember these guys. On guitar, Mr. Don Leger right there. Don Leger on the guitar. On lead alto this evening, Mr. Kenny Reed on alto saxophone. Also on the alto saxophone and clarinet, Emma Lacey right here. Mr. Brian Shanbrun on tenor saxophone. Karen Sanborn on the baritone saxophone. Dino Gavoni on tenor saxophone. Back here leading the charge on the trombone section, Mr. Philip Sanborn on trombone. Mr. George Murphy. Mr. Travis Blischke right there. Travis Blischke on bass trombone. Back here in the trumpet section with me, Bill Kingsland on trumpet right there. Tom Karinsky, Cameron Shave. And then driving the bus this afternoon is my good friend on the drum set, Mr. Neil Sylvia, right there. On the congas and other shaky things and vibra-slaps and tambourines and all the other things. Mr. Danny Schwartz, right there, Danny Schwartz. I'm Bob Williamson, this is the South Coast Jazz Orchestra. Thanks again for coming out and hearing us and supporting the cause. I'd like to introduce you to a good friend of mine on the trombone right here. We're going to play a really fun composition. This is a Carla Bley composition entitled Who Will Rescue You? And then doing our rescuing this afternoon is on trombone, Dr. Michael Rocha.